Hi, I'm Yazin Gray, helping you with your art journey by showing you mine. And today I wanted to share with you some of the insights that I've gained as a beginner illustrator, the ups and downs, and the challenges and the growth that I've experienced. I wanted to share that with you. So I hope you stick around. So before I started as an illustrator, I trained and worked as a teacher for 9 years. And while I loved working with the kids and I loved being able to teach students, I found that I started to gravitate more and more towards illustration, and I wanted to provide books for them to explore and enjoy reading. I wanted to develop those kinds of stories. So after my 9th year in teaching, I decided to take some time off and to study illustration. I wanted to create these immersive environments that kids could really get wrapped up in, and seeing characters that they can get behind and see themselves in and explore who they are, gain a piece of themselves, realize that they're not alone, and encourage them to explore their own adventures. And so I wanted to create that in my own illustrations. I wanted to create those magical worlds for them. And so that's where my dream started. Learning the ropes were tough. There was plenty of moments of self-doubt and frustration and rejection, of course, but those come with the territory. There's always things that come along and situations. You just need to keep moving forward, I think. Every mistake was a lesson that I could learn, something that I can improve on. I can't really count them now, I don't remember, but I spent quite a few hours on the program Procreate, and a decent portion of what I found interesting, as once I found challenging, was developing my own, experimenting with different techniques and styles. And I think I've found where I like to spend my time in terms of style. I'm still sorting it out. There will always be changes, of course, but there are so many talented illustrators out there, and it can be a little overwhelming. But I find that you shouldn't really compare yourself. Somebody's day 1000 isn't the same as my day 20. It isn't fair to really compare myself to others. I feel that the only time that I should be comparing myself is to myself. If the next illustration piece I can find something that I've improved on, then I feel like that's a success, that's a win. And I feel like I could share that with others as well too. But I realize now that the key is really being honest with yourself and stepping back and seeing, what art do I look for? What elements of art and artists that appeals to me, and be authentic to that voice and who I am, staying true to my vision and telling the stories that resonate with me. Looking back, I'm proud of who I've become. There's still a lot of room for improvement. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, but I've come a long way. I've created worlds that have creative landscapes and diverse characters and tell a story. And I think that if I keep doing that, I can't go wrong. If I could give any advice to any illustrator, it's to take your time. It's a really beautiful piece of advice that I also received on my illustrating journey, is to enjoy the moment. Enjoy drawing and the pursuit, not just the pretty picture that you come to at the end, but that you learn something, and then that will be building blocks for anything in the future that you choose to draw. And finding out through your stories who you are, you learn about yourself along the way. in essence, just embrace the process. The ups, the downs, the challenges, the strengths that you develop, the things you like, the things you don't like. You always pay attention to those and always know that you're growing. Yeah, always know that you're growing. Thank you for being a part of my journey. If you want to follow, feel free to click the subscribe button, and I hope to see you again in my next video. What's something that you found that you like about your art? I'd like to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye!